In Dallas with Mr. Steven Espinoza. Steven, great to see you. How are you?
I'm good, brother. I'm excited.
Excited, excuse me, as in my big fight tonight. And I love how you guys are doing like the lead-in show, the two fights. So obviously Brandon Lee and Zachary Ochoa and Nebutaev. That's great. What was the thought process? Because I know most of the time you guys will stream it, which that's being done as well, right?
Right. It's being streamed as well. So the thought process is we had basically an embarrassment of riches. We had so many good fights on this card. It's a shame if we didn't expose all of them. And this is one way. I know there's pay-per-views, and sometimes it's difficult for people to pay for. This was our attempt, I think, to provide that additional value. So we got two fights, which honestly would have been Saturday Night Championship show.
Oh, absolutely,
fights.
Absolutely.
And then we put those on, and we wanted to make sure everyone got an opportunity to see it. So you can go get Showtime free preview for 30 days if you're not a subscriber, and if it will make it even simpler than that and watch it on YouTube. But the reality is Stanionis Buyev deserves to be seen.
Absolutely.
Brandon Lee, Zach Ochoa deserve to be seen. We got 4 fights on the undercard, none of which, or 3 fights on the undercard, none of those are going to be boring. I think I can't remember the last time I saw like 6 meaningful fights, with guys that
it's great. It's great.
And the idea is let's make this the biggest fight party of the year.
Are you going to have enough ammo to load up your May 28th pay-per-view with Gervonta Davis and Rolly Romero? Because let me tell you, tonight's a phenomenal card. No disputing that. But you guys have something in store?
Yeah, I think what's important nowadays is to start developing those young guys. We've seen it over the last couple of years with Boots and Jaron Ennis. They're young guys like Jesus Ramos, like Valenzuela, who's on this card. And I think it's time when we expand the offering a little bit, then it gives an opportunity for guys like a Brandon Lee or Valenzuela or another guy to come in and people can discover them. So I think that's what you'll see is, we're going to see a lot, solid cards top to bottom, but also you're going to start seeing, guys introduced. We've been seeing that over the last couple of shows.
I was going to bring that up. Not too often you see someone 11-0 get a pay-per-view slot. What was it in Rayo that you and Showtime was like, all right, this is going to be a pay-per-view fight?
I just like his style. He's an exciting fighter. And if you look at all of the fights on the card, they're all stylistically all action. Cody Crowley, Josecito, what that's. They're just going to go out in the middle of the ring and slug it out. Drayo the same way. Isaac Cruz, same thing. So I think this is the kind of card where it's sort of like, we wanted a theme, and the theme was, action fighters, and that's where we got it. So it was less about him being 11-0, but more about him being an exciting fighter, deserved to showcase.
Really quick, so last one, want to touch on, obviously, undisputed Charlo Castaño too, with Boots and Castillo Clayton on co-main. Phenomenal co-main and main event. Just your thoughts on that event.
For us, I gotta say it's the biggest Showtime card of the year. Biggest non-pay-per-view card of the year. That could have been a pay-per-view. We thought it was important to keep it all pay-per-view. It's an important fight for the sport, and I can't imagine it getting much bigger than that. An undisputed fight, a rematch. One of our favorite venues to be at.
There's the War Grounds. I was gonna say thank you.
Yeah,
I was gonna say thank you.
Yeah,
I was at the first one in San Antonio last year. Great fight, and I think it's a perfect venue given what the first one provided. So, how excited are you for Boots Ennis? There's a lot of push behind him. How excited are you for Boots?
Look, it's time for him to graduate. He graduated off Showbox. He's graduating through tougher guys. And now this is going to put him in world title contention. And whoever wins, Clayton is certainly not a foregone conclusion that he's not going to come and pull the upset. So whoever wins that fight is in title contention.
Absolutely.
So, this is a critical fight. Not only is Boots a really entertaining fighter to watch, it's a meaningful fight.
Steven, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
For the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the Patreon. patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows. The list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.